Alright, what's up everybody? This is Zacharias. We are back again with more of Avernum 4 Greed and Glory. Let's go ahead and continue here. And I put on a Word of Thoughts, by the way, which gives a chance of completely resisting any mental assault, which I feel like I should be using quite often. Status lasts until you return to account owner or cast a different cloak spell or ward spell. This is cloak spell. These caves were once the lair of the mighty dragon Motrax. Though he was very old, he was also wise and kind, a loyal ally to Avernum. For some reason, he liked humans. This huge cavern is full of art. Statues are oddly scattered in the chamber. The dragon would come and admire them, using a sense of aesthetics alien to you. The dragon is long gone, but some of his collection remains. Alas, in the mist, you can also see defenders. Wanderers, drawn in and dazed by the strange energy of this place, wait to defend these chambers from intruders. Okay, and we also have that other staircase there. Bursting ooze. Okay, these seem easy to kill, but that one did just split off and create a new one. Actually, you know what? They weren't near me, so I probably could have summoned something. Let's do that now. I gotta do a better job of, like, stuff, honestly. Because if you watch my Let's Plays of the first trilogy, I don't do the greatest job of, like, summoning anything to help me out. And someone even said that in the comments, like, why don't you summon stuff? And I was like, well, I'm bad at, doing that. I do like how the way the shade looks. Right. Just so y'all don't feel lonely back here, I'm gonna get y'all. Now, please remember whenever you do like to pull a fire or curse land, it will affect your party members. In case you haven't seen it happen to me already. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay. I wish this was more like a cone spell or an area effect rather than just like individual. That doesn't really help me. The various effects that Jeff did here are actually really cool. That kind of annoys me though that they're too far away. See, like now my cave worm is shocked. Okay, so let's... Crap, now she's shocked. Okay, let's make sure she's healed so she doesn't die. Or get knocked unconscious as it is in this game. Okay, I definitely need to charge up spell energy here, but yeah, let's do that. Good thing I had a couple potions made. Oop, I didn't mean to. Yeah, I always forget to do that. I don't, like, what I mean is, I don't mean to have Azrael attack with the weapon. But I still tend to click out of habit for some reason. I don't know what it is. Oh, you all sneaking up behind me? Get out of here with that. I do like that I'm able to give, both Azrael and Sabrina the ability to use at least battle disciplines, because I have a thrown missile. The chamber to the north was clearly where Motrax spent much of his time. There is a lone stone platform in the center of the cavern, covered with tattered rugs and deep claw scratches. There are broken chairs along the walls, where sages waited their turn to ask questions of the mighty reptile, and to tell him of human lore in return. To the south are moss-covered benches, where other pilgrims waited their turn. Though the dragon is long gone, you can still feel a presence in the air. There is strong magic in the caverns ahead. Whether it is fresh or the residue of spells cast long ago, you are not sure. Ogre Spore Bearer. What does that mean? I don't know, but definitely have to kill him. Oh, that was a good hit too, honestly. Y'all saw that? Like 111 it said? Okay, bolt of fire. Oh, we can also do the terrify effect. Yay. Okay, let me check something real quick. Okay, I definitely want to get at least one more level of both mage and priest spells, so I at least have plenty of these right here. And then I will, next time I level up, that is. Because you got some good spells coming in there. Honestly, touring these, the Lair of Motrax does make me miss Motrax from the first trilogy. Or you can only interact with them in the first two Avernum games, Escape from the Pit and Crystal Souls. This part of the complex is all recent construction. The magic energy feels strongest here. Someone moved in here in secret, built this workshop, and got a lot of work done very quickly. Their dazed defenders kept investigators away just long enough. This room contains 2 large ovens stained with green alchemical muck. There are filthy pans on the floor all around it. Large quantities of caustic substances were brewed here, bottled, and carried away. Most of the guards have gone. Not all, though. You hear someone muttering in the hall to the south. You have only met one of these creatures before, Polus in Fort Draco. Tall and thin, with gray skin and a luminescent cloak. You have met another Vonatai. This one is not happy to see you at all. He is also wounded. One of the day's victims that serve him broke his control enough to lash out. His abdomen has a long, savage wound. He has been kept alive and upright only by the 4 crystal pylons that shield him. He lets out a long, hissing sound as you approach. I Kravit Bach. He says, Bach is title of honor to the Vonatai. I say the roof falls, and I must act. Step forward to be destroyed, invader. The roof falls? Kravit Bach can't help but laugh. That is my statement of belief, my faction. He holds up a hand. You can barely see a complex tracery of symbols on it. Then he lets his hand drop. Mere humans can't understand Vonatai ways. Oh, a hand mark. I have one of those. He snarls. What? They dare to give such a mark to a human? To betray our kind so thoroughly? We will spare those who say the stone is still once they give in. But those who say it shakes, no mercy. You will be the first of them to take our vengeance. Well, enough talking. I'd better kill you now. The Vonatai looks taken aback. What? I was told you outsiders wanted talking before battle. To trick me into letting my guard down. Ah, well, no matter. My orders for dealing with adventurers are clear. Ready yourself. It is time for one of us to be freed. Okay, so I'm guessing we have to damage these pylons. Because he didn't really take much damage from that. What the heck? Kravit Bach slumps back, grievously wounded. For a moment he looks hopeful. Perhaps he will be freed from the pain of his wounds. But then one of his crystal pylon pulses and bathes him in a beam of light. His wounds instantly heal. Yet it is not painless. When the light of the crystals touch him, he screams. How long has this harsh magic tethered him to life in this abandoned workshop? Okay, interesting. Oh, wait, I can go with Sabrina again? Oh, because they got slowed. Okay. Let's do that. I'll do Race Form. Okay, I did quite a bit of damage to that, actually. So I wonder if I should go for these instead. Why don't we do this? Do that. Wait, why is that one immune right now? Oh crap, really? Oh, it's this one right here. Shielded, shielded, sustain. Oh, okay. Okay. So we have to go over here. Oh god. I don't like that there's an enemy right there though to get me. Shielded, shielded. Why is the sustaining ones out of reach, though? Okay, I have to go ahead and kill these ones quick. Shielded, shielded, shielded. Okay. So you definitely want to make sure you... Oh, do we have to attack him now? Okay. Or is one of them going to be... Yeah, I think we keep attacking him after we kill one, so he uses one to sustain. Okay, sustaining now. Okay, it's a good thing I had Battle Frenzy so I could... Freaking poison mist. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much how you go about this fight. Otherwise, he's just going to keep regenerating. Or he's still going to be like immune to it, and they'll switch back and forth. Now you got no more left. Oh, dang it, fatigue. He would summon something else. At last, Kravit Bok's body has taken too much damage to continue. The crystal pylons are of use no longer. At last, the struggle will be fought by others. The roof falls still. I am done. His long limbs fold up under him. He falls to the ground. As he dies, he makes one final motion. He pulls a shard out of his cloak. It hung on a leather thong around his neck. He pulls it loose and flings it away. To his surprise, and yours, you reflexively lunge forward and grab it before it shatters against the floor. It was a close thing. You look back at Kravit Bok to see his reaction. He is dead. Alright, let's get rid of this ghoul that he summoned, though. Okay, that was a pretty interesting boss fight. Okay, so yeah, whenever you damage him, if you use a pylon, make sure you go after the pylon, like, immediately. Ooh, we got some... Just looks like a normal pair of pants, but this is supposed to be flesh fused greaves. 1% to blade poison. Ooh, interesting. I'm definitely putting that in. And he can't wear that, so... Okay, not gonna lie, that actually was a fun fight right there. This tunnel caved in some years ago. Then, much more recently, someone cleared a path through it. Most likely the Vonatai or its day servants. The door ahead is very large and sturdy. It is possible that the hiding place for Motrax's hoard of treasure is still intact. Probably still intact? Probably not, but it's nice to dream. Speed burst, yes. Return life, yes. Wraith form, yes. Okay, I do need more training in Razor Disc, but Razor Disc might actually be a good thing to have. Improved knowledge of spell Icy Rain, nice. Interesting. You find a bunch of metal tanks here, identical to the ones you found in Trixta's lair. However, you can reach and inspect this bunch. Each one contains a little bit of caustic, hissing, green goo. The stuff slowly lets out gas. The mist doesn't injure you, but it makes your eyes and lungs burn. They're too heavy to move easily. You leave them alone. Okay, wasn't I also supposed to find, like, tablets here? Okay, yes. yeah, with that fight, you clearly have to damage him first, let him use a pylon, and then steel javelin. Okay. That. I mean, obviously their main focus is going to be on their spells, but having a little extra thrown missiles doesn't hurt. But I do want to at least get one more mage and priest spells when I level up again, so they have access to like even more better spells later. There were stone structures down here once. They have been torn down, probably for construction materials. When Avernites abandoned the lair of Motrax, they wanted to make sure nothing remained of these buildings. After humans left, lizards moved in. You see plenty of droppings, gnawed bones, and claw marks. The sensation of magic is weaker here. Whoever has been working strange magic here, they haven't bothered with these caves. Okay. Wait, I'm encumbered? What the heck? I didn't even think I... Wait, did I really equip those other greaves with him anyway? Oh, something is encumbering him, though. You know what? You might just have to stick with freaking leather. I really don't want to take off the shield, though. Yeah, this is a challenge when your priest can wear armor, too, is that... Yeah, if we find some more leather armor, I'll put it back on my priest for sure. Because Azrael doesn't need to be encumbered. Because the more you're encumbered, the more you lose, like, action points, stuff like that, and you need all the action points you can. Drake spawn. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I was just looking at the Drake spawn. I didn't even see the... I didn't even see the giant bat right there, but oh well. Okay, at least they can be easily damaged. Oh yeah, let's turn it here. Wait, a drake is here? The huge lizard ahead is no mere salamander. It is a drake. Young, perhaps. Not fully formed, but still a member of that arrogant and deadly species. It crouches over his fallen prey, a now lost soldier of Avernum. It looks up at you and snarls. Ah, I talk Cravat. His drones and pets stay on their side. Now I have to send him another message. This outburst leaves you with a lot of questions. Unfortunately, the beast lunges at you before you can attempt conversation. Okay, well, he is someone we can take on. Where is... Alright. Fire, he's completely immune to. Mental, he's completely immune to, so... But physical, and not so much. Oh, come on. You can hit. I hate that I'm encumbered with Azrael right now. Okay, this fight's going to be more annoying, I think, because we have so many... But I think we can manage it. Wait, what the heck is Sabrina encumbered by? What the heck? Oh, I used my group heal like too early. Dag nabbit, I have no... Dag nabbit. I have like no way to... Let's just get them out of the way. Oh, I'm gonna be kicking myself if one of my people gets knocked out. No, I didn't want to do that. Why is Sabrina encumbered though? For real. Like, I never put armor on her. So what is she encumbered by? What's she encumbered by? Oh, it's a javelin. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and... Yeah, let's go ahead and take the javelin off then. If it encumbers them. Yeah, maybe the razor disc will ultimately be lighter. Let me look at razor disc real quick. Okay, yeah. I probably want to get razor disc later. Actually, you know what? Let's hang on to both of these. Hang on to these rather than sell them. I was like, why the heck are they encumbered? Okay, with that in mind. Alright. Oh. On the ground, fine leather. Silver coins, fiery wand. Full bar, regeneration. Ooh, I don't want that. Polar fur cloak. Let's put that on her. You find an old ceramic pot surrounded by shards of broken, dusty clay. Any hopes you might have found hidden Drake treasure are soon dashed. There are only more pieces of broken clay inside. Then you notice that some of the pieces of clay have writing on them. The words look like they were etched with the crude stylus. The writing is very dense and you can't understand it. You carefully take some of the larger pieces of clay and put them in your pack. Sages have sometimes been known to pay for things like this. I don't know why the chip rack 8 packs are cost money, but we'll go ahead and take it anyway. When this complex was abandoned, this golem was left behind. Golems are magically animated stone constructs. They are powerful, strong, mindless, and utterly loyal. However, when left neglected like this one was, the magic that sustains them fades. This creature has mostly crumbled away. It can barely remain standing, let alone serve you. Okay, so that was Motrax's lair. Alright, let's first go deliver that shard over to the... talking crystal. So we get a message to send back. I found this crystal shard. Yes. Yes. Touch to the stone. You touch the shard to the crystal pillar. You immediately hear a strange hissing sound. You concentrate trying to comprehend it. It is someone whispering in an alien tongue. Very, very fast. Faint traceries of light appear on the surface of the shard. You hold it in place for several minutes. Then, as abruptly as it began, the whispering ceases. You hold the shard close to your eyes. It's very hard to see, but it's there. Writing, invisibly small, constantly shifting. You hold the shard to your ear and listen. You think it emits a faint whisper. You carefully wrap up the shard in a piece of cloth. The shade in the pylon says, "Take that to your leaders." The voice is much clearer now. Ones who would understand it. The Vonatai will parley, but blind foolishness will not be tolerated. You have done very well. You are worthy of my mark. I have your shard and your message. I will return to Formello. Yes, with luck, we will speak again. I will go. But then the Shade's voice is lost in a fading hiss. The stone becomes dark. Okay, cool. Not really close to leveling up, but that's alright. Day 16. Took care of the Vonatai. That was... Although, was he the one that was sending the shade, or is that still... Suddenly, cave worms start to... Again? Really? Oh, yeah. This is just what I need right now. And imagine, you know, dying to these things when you just freaking fought, like, a Vonatai and a Drake. Well, they really want to fight me, huh? Get out of here with that. That's what y'all get. Punks. Messing with me like that. Oh, come on. Enough of the freaking worms already. Is it because I'm walking past, like, these little, like, holes? Is that why they keep getting summoned? Whatever. I can take them out. And take them down, too. At least they're giving me free XP for it. I don't know what the max level you can get in these is, but... I do remember that in the remastered trilogy... max was 30, and after that, you had to do a little bit more to get, like, extra traits and stuff like that. I don't know if you could get skill points beyond level 30, though. I don't remember. As you enter Formello, you feel a horrible, sickly sensation. It isn't temporary either. It just sits there, a ball of illness in the pit of your stomach. A nasty feeling the residents of this town must live with all the time. Something has come to Formello, a presence lurking somewhere. Something foul, radiating a constant darkness that afflicts everyone here. There was once a lovely park in the center of Formello. It was a large clearing surrounded by 4 curved pools. Young couples could sit and talk and listen to the chirps of the bats. The park is now a disaster. The ground is scorched and the air is icy cold. In the middle of the clearing, you see a creature. A horror, 12 feet tall and wrapped in shadows. It is the shade, slightly translucent, of a being in a black robe. The shade is surrounded by wisps of dark mist, making it hard to see its shape. It is hard to look too closely. Looking at the creature makes you feel ill. As you look at it, it detects your presence. It rotates in the air, coming to face you. Inside its hood, 2 faint orbs of sickly, grayish blue peer at you. There is no point in stealth. Even from this distance, you can sense the creature's incredible power. Normally, the giant shade only stands still, letting cold and darkness radiate out into the town. It doesn't need to act to inspire unthinking terror and grind the life of Formello to a halt. However, when you get close to this creature, something changes. It decides to act. It glides noiselessly towards you, arms outstretched. Webs of ice crystals spread across the ground beneath it. The shade is normally dormant, and it only occasionally selects a town person to be cold. You have now received this honor. Flight or futile combat are your only options. What happens if we fight it? It didn't really give me a chance to flee. It put me right into combat here. At first, you think that you might be affecting the creature with your blows. Your misplaced optimism doesn't last long. The creature waves its arms. They leave trails of darkness in the air. These transform into a shield. Inside its protective shell, the black shade's wounds begin to knit together. At least you receive a respite from combat. Okay, if it's growing in power, I'd rather just run then. Alright, let me go ahead and quick save right here, because I don't know what point it saved me at. Let's try to go through it again. Okay, let's try to fight it anyway. I know it might be pointless, but I did quick save. It's not immune to fire, though. The black strands surrounding the shade dissolve and fade away. The black shade emerges completely restored. Again, it glides towards you. Every moment, its energy increases. It grows faster and stronger, drawing power from a source you can't see. You understand why nobody has been able to destroy the creature. Dang, what am I supposed to be doing here? What level is it now? It's still level 10. Okay, how far are we supposed to run away then? Okay, let's just try to get away from it as fast as we can. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we can beat it at this point. Who was it that wanted the Motrax tablets again? Oh, really? All the stuff I'm fighting and then this thing wants to take me on? Get out of here with that. Go ahead and sell this iron to Dottie. We'll sell the stuff we get to Apollo since we're here. I guess we just have to wait until a day passes and then we can... Alright. Okay, we did open that bridge open over here, so... I wonder if I just avoid it and then complete the quest that way, because I don't see any way... Yeah, there's no way we can fight that thing. We're coming up on time here anyway. I know that much. Let's just get these quests complete. I did find some tablets in Motrax's old lair. For a brief time, Alice's hands stop shaking. She takes a piece of clay and inspects them. Yes, these are what I wanted. Amazing. It will take work to piece them together. What a wonder. The unfiltered thoughts of a dragon. Oh, yes, you are an adventurer. You need to be paid. Here, I will get something for you. She removes one of the many rings on her fingers and hands it to you. As time goes on, I find all this jewelry to be distracting. Yes, take it. Thank you for your help. What did those tablets say? It will take time to piece it together. I am too distracted. It will be hard. Still, I will manage someday. There is something I would like to know. Alice is distracted by the presence of the shade. You can feel it too, the awareness of darkness nearby, the fear that is slowly and inexorably seeping into you. She tries to speak with you, but she can't do it. She says, "No, go away. The shade is too close. It will come for me. I can't help strangers. I just can't." She turns away. Okay, can't blame her then. Okay, let's put that on. We'll get a boost of spellcraft. I guess we just avoid it. I investigated the cave to the north. I had to fight Avernum. You tell the story. It is such a surprising, unexpected tale that it cuts through the mayor's haze of terror. You saw? No, it is not possible. Avernum up here, infiltrating our caves? How is that possible? Did you learn anything useful when you were there? In the caves, I found this shard. She takes the shard from you, holding it as if it might turn her into a toad at any moment. She looks into it, then she holds it to her ear and listens. Then she shakes her head. This is important. It's our only clue to what is happening. It might help Avernum survive. I don't know why the being in the crystal chose you. Probably dumb luck. You were the first person to approach it. You are significant now, and you must live up to the responsibility fate has given you. I don't have the resources to understand this crystal. There is only one place that does. You must go to the castle, far south from here in the Great Cave. She writes out a letter and hands it to you. This paper should get you past any obstacles in your way. I will have the barriers to the eastern gallery lowered. Go now, and don't worry about Formello's petty problems. The castle awaits. Tell me more about the Shade. The Shade is currently here, though I doubt I need to tell you. I'm sure you can sense it in the clearing northeast of City Hall. I would not go near it. Mostly, it is just the presence of madness, radiating cold and fear throughout the town, filling people with fear. But sometimes it kills too, without reason or mercy. The more she speaks, the more fear fills you. I want to know more about... You try to ask more about the Black Shade. The more you say, the more terror fills you. Your words get stuck in your throat. You gag. The mayor says it is too close. Just don't fight it. You can't fight it. That's all I need. I will take my leave. All the mayor can manage is in response is a quick, distracted nod. Okay, let me check the quest log. Info for Oliver. Leatherworker Aaron, Juniper's Ghost, Message to Silvar, Voice of the World. Go to the castle. The mayor has told me that the barrier is down. Oliver smiles sadly. Alas, I have heard that before. I would prefer confirmation of the fact by your own eyes before I leave the relative safety of these walls. Alright, let's go ahead and exit the area then. The floor ahead is scorched and the smell of ozone still hangs in the air. But the sign by the road is to be believed. Until recently, this corridor was blocked by magical barriers. They were taken down recently and you are free to proceed. Okay, cool. The mayor has told me that the barrier is down. I just now saw it. What the heck? You enter the eastern gallery. This is an enormous cavern, the second largest in Avernum. Only the Great Cave, far to the south, exceeds it in size. The far walls of the gallery are out of sight, lost in the shadows, miles in the distance. The ceiling far overhead is covered with long, dangling streams of glowing fungus. Visibility is fairly good for Avernum. This region is hot and humid, full of wet, swampy areas and aggressive wildlife. Your immediate surroundings are lightly wooded with the short, fungal trees native to Avernum. You expect to see more people. Guards at the barricade. Farmers, perhaps. All you see are a handful of humans stalking you in the distance. They carry bows, and they have the cold, dead eyes of hired killers. Oh, come on. I want to fight them right now. I wanted to go back to Oliver real quick. Oh, come on. Really? Get out of here with that. Okay, at least I can take him on, but jeez. I did not want to fight yet. Like, how much further do I have to go before I can... Stop with the snare effect, too. Good lord. All I wanted was to talk to Oliver and be on my way. But no, you had to go up and attack me because you don't feel like messing with me. Well, you're all going to be dead bounty hunters here in a moment. See, this fight is not even close right now. I'm about to take all of you out. I don't care if you use a flawless shot. Get out of here with that. The freaking snare effect, though. Driving me crazy. Oh, now you're terrified. And get out of here with that. You're freaking terrified. Should not have took it out in the first place. See? Look at that. This fight is over now. Stupid punks messing with me like that. That's what y'all get. Alright, now let's see that since we got back. And the day has passed. Is the thing gone, or is it still going to be there? I've been south of the barriers. The quarantine is lifted. Seems safe now. You can move on. Oliver nods and smiles. Once again, a pleasure to meet you. I hope we run into each other again. I'm sure when the happy day comes, I will have better gear to sell you. Oh, and I have something for you. Can't sell it. Too heavy to carry. So you take it. He drags a slightly rusty iron breastplate out from under the table and leaves it there for you. He stands up, hoists the sack over his shoulder, tips the innkeeper, and walks out. He wastes no time leaving this depressing place behind him. He gets pretty good armor. Alright, so with that in mind, now that I can finally go south, we can finally move on here. I'm going to make sure the game is saved right here, and I'll see you on the next part.